Hey everyone, it's Kevin Tamura from Strama AI. Today's video, we are going to do a quick walkthrough of our newest campaigns feature, how to get a campaign set up, and why it's important. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. So campaigns, let's go ahead and let's just navigate to from our homepage. We can click New Campaign, and campaigns act as an organizing body for our sequences. So we recognize that um, there could be a lot of scenarios where you want sequences specific to a use case, to a product, to an industry, to a company, etc. Right? And so we want to use this as sort of a way for us to define what our campaign is, choose which channel we want that campaign to include, those sequences to include. So the email, LinkedIn, calls, and then providing the opportunity to give additional instruction on whether this is a sequence, this is a set of sequences that are going to be use case specific, industry specific, product specific. The list could go on, right? Maybe this is a re-engaged campaign. And so let's take, for example, I worked at Salesforce, right? 13 different products. And so what we want to do is that we can create a campaign for Data Cloud, right? Instead of selling Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Data Cloud, well, maybe this customer has everything and I just want to sell them Data Cloud. So I'm going to name this my Data Cloud campaign. I'm going to choose which touch points that I want to use, that I want to include. So I'll include 6 email touch points, 2 LinkedIn touch points, and 2 call touch points. And then from there, we're given the opportunity to include instructions. So, um, this can be. I'm not going to do a full set here, but just as an example, we are doing cold outreach around Data Cloud. Please use only relevant Data Cloud case studies when writing emails. So, just a quick recap of what we've done is we've named our campaign, we've determined which channels we want to use, we determined the number of touch points within those channels, and then I've given it instructions that further emphasize that the sequences within this campaign are going to be around this specific thing. In this case, I want to specifically sell Data Cloud. Now, you'd probably want something more value proposition related. So companies that have issues with, um, you know, data silos, right, might be more of the instructions and please use only case studies around addressing data silos. So we would do that. We would create campaign, and from there we would we'd be off and running. So once a campaign is created, let's go ahead and look at one that's already done. Um, I can go back and edit if I want, say that I wanted this email. If I wanted to edit the number of emails that are sent to, or sorry, when an email is sent out, I go into my campaign. I should change the wording on that. It could be confusing. So actually, let's change this to campaign. And then I can update those instructions. So as you see here, this is for a fiber company that has multiple product lines, sell to businesses, sell residential, sell to multifamily developments. In this case, we are only selling to multifamily developments. So we are going to give those instructions here. And we're going to give example case studies that are specific to the thing that we're selling, which is, again, multifamily complexes. Save those changes. And then from within here, within this editor, I can also change when a certain email is going to be sent. So maybe I want this to be sent day 0, day 1. We can move these LinkedIn connection days or LinkedIn message days around. But once you have that all squared away, I would simply go back to new sequence. I can add in the LinkedIn URL and emails of my contacts. I can upload a CSV. And once I've done so, I should get an output, something like this, right? So here is a hypothetical person around Tyler, and we can see, you know, here's an example of a sequence to Tyler that we might send, and it's specific to West selling to the West Valley, Phoenix area. Here's a case study in the area specifically to MDUs, and yeah, we are going to do that all the way through in all of these emails. So um, yeah, it's really cool how we can create that segmentation intelligently and use the power of Strama to make sure that we are delivering the appropriate content to the right people with a little bit of your help. So that's it for campaigns today. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us directly. And if you have any feedback, always open to feedback, suggestions, how we can make this better, how we can make it more useful. Um, yeah, any and all things we'll take our way. So thanks for watching. Hope that helps. And stay tuned. We'll talk to you in the next video. All right. Bye bye.